Alright guys, welcome back. We are now on part 21 of Final Fantasy IV Advance, where we are now entering the Cave of Ordeals. As you can see, the Mount Ordeals is ominously dark and meaningful. And there's thunder. And a new entrance has opened. So we are now in the Cave of Trials, which is basically a somewhat high-level dungeon. I say somewhat because enemies from all over the planet show up, more or less. And since I'm running through with a team of mages, it's a bit of a... I mean, it's a little bit annoying. Probably totally used a way too powerful magic spell for this, but that's okay. Now, of course, there are treasures, so you want to make sure to explore. There's also plenty of dead ends, so expect to run headfirst into them repeatedly. Alright, I don't feel like getting vampired to hell and back. These guys get, like, no experience. Oh, that's bad. Why didn't Rydia take damage? That was odd. Really? Wait, I had a preemptive strike. Why did he get in a turn? Lots of dead ends. It also looks like some of these maps are, like, recycled from earlier in the game. Well, there's obviously a hidden passage over to that one. Probably... Nope, not there. Interesting. Okay, yeah, the enemies here are not worth fighting at all. Ah, here we go. Really? Don't care. Go away. Funny mask. Oh yeah, that's right. They keep their original equipment from the last time you had them in the party, so you want to make sure that you update their equipment so they have somewhat better survivability. I wonder who can wear that. Probably Yang. Now, in case you're wondering what the siren does, the siren causes you to be immediately attacked by the rarest enemy in the location. Each location has its own rare enemy that can attack you when you use a siren. It's actually required in order to get certain items, which are enemy drops, because it's the only way to make those enemies spawn. Unfortunately, the drop rates in this game are utterly abysmal. And that's putting it nicely. Alright, don't care. Oh no, we are not fighting a Marlboro. Screw that. Would be really nice if there was a way to turn off random encounters. Yeah. And as you might expect, though, the Cave of Trials is one gigantic maze. Great. Both my white mages got... has not learned full life yet. That's unfortunate. We are almost through the Cave of Trials. Almost. Good, preemptive strike. That means I get to run the hell away. Here we go. This is the end goal of the Cave of Trials. The 8th floor. As you can see, there is a save point, which is very convenient. Let's go ahead and take advantage of it. Only need a 10 because I don't need that much healing. And then as you can see by the unique sprites, there are weapons. One for each of our new old characters. You have to have the appropriate character with you in order to attempt the challenge. As you can see, So we'll go ahead with the top one. Before we actually do that, though, we're going to do a little bit of prep work. So we have to fight the T-Rex, which, despite what it looks like, is not undead. It actually has no weakness, but it casts Earthquake, which is why we cast Float, so we can say, screw you. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay. We're not going to do that. Let's try that again. Preferably with less sucking and dying. Alright, so... once again, float the party. Alright, so we're just going to let him Earthquake all he wants. Alright, so he reacts to Black Magic. Let's see how he reacts to Summon Magic. That was a lot of damage. He doesn't seem to have a reaction to Summon Magic. That's good. We're just going to have Palom here defend so that he doesn't accidentally trigger that Cold Breath and murder us all. And we'll just keep throwing Leviathan at him until he keels over and dies. That seems like a good plan. I like this plan. And while we're at it, we can just Berserk Cecil, because you know what? Cecil dealing more damage always seems good. Now, the reason why I had cast Float before the battle instead of in the battle is because if you have Float active before a battle starts, it lasts forever. If you cast Float in the middle of battle, it wears off after a period of time. So we want to keep it up as long as possible. Now this guy has around 30-some thousand HP, so this is going to take a little bit. was a waste. Keep everybody nice and topped off. That was far more damage than I ever wanted her to take. I should blink everybody. Get rid of his ability to deal physical damage. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Because this way, all he has now is a area attack that does nothing, and a physical attack that does nothing. Oh, I am out of MP. There we go. Well, since now everybody is completely immune to damage, I might as well just kill him with Leviathan. That works too. Alright, so we now have one of the first of the 5 treasure weapons, the Seraphim Mace, which is for Porum here. And basically gives her a massive attack boost, and it can actually be used as, I believe it can be used as an item to cast a healing spell. Alright, so let's go ahead and, speaking of healing, let's ignore that little graphical glitch and heal. And save. And now let's go get Palom's weapon. Where we fight the Master Flan, and 2 Black Flans, and 2 White Mooses. Of course, being Flans, they are... Oh, come on. Why won't it let me actually select him? Being Flans, they are immune to physical attack. But take quite a bit of damage from magic. Oh, and he likes being cute. Okay. And he also likes to resummon them. Alright, come on. Let's see. Well, I mean, as long as we keep clearing them off... shouldn't be too much of a problem. And hey, maybe they'll also boost the end of battle experience. I just need to make sure I keep my MP high enough. Well, that was bothersome. That was good. That would have been really awkward if that actually worked and teleported us out of the battle. There we go. And unfortunately, Porum was dead for it. So she's going to not have... or she's not going to get the level up from it. Yay. I'm actually half tempted to reset so that she actually, you know, earns the experience. Tempted, not going to. Alright, let's go ahead and warp out of the dungeon. Saves me from having to use the warp spell. Unfortunately, to go back, that means we have to crawl through that dungeon all over again. Which kind of sucks. Because now we need to come back with Yang, Edward, and Sid in order to get their ultimate weapons. But that we can actually save for another time. First, though, let's get some heavy hitters back. Actually. Oh, and also the special endgame equipment for the 5 extra party members, they can only be equipped by those party members. I'm gonna actually take these off, though. Keep Porum, keep Rydia, because we need her, and let's grab Kane. And leave Palom behind. Should probably equip him. So yeah, Kane comes back with some really nice stuff. And when it says please equip manual, that means they already have their best stuff equipped. Alright, so before we head back into the Cave of Ordeals, we're actually going to fly over to the moon to get one final piece. The last summon. Though we're not actually going to the endgame just yet. We've still got a little ways to go before we can do that. Now the final summon is actually in this not suspicious at all ring over here. And there's a reason we're taking 2 white mages with us. Go ahead and save here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here, but I'll be back in a few minutes where we will enter the Cave of Bahamut. See you guys in a little bit.